This is a duck. This is a Twadle duck. For a bit of backstory, this is a game called Flappy Bird. I always used to get really annoyed with these platform games. And my friend's gone and made a copy just for me to play, called Twadle Duck. We're taking a look at how music in games impacts how much you get bored of the game, how quickly you get bored of the game, and how fun it is to play the game. So, I've got my team in, and we're gonna start by playing a game with no music, no sound effects, to see how quickly it takes for us to get bored of it.
I'm about to play Twadle Duck? I don't know.
So I'm here to try out Twadle Duck.
So, it's a game, it's like a Flappy Bird clone. Does anybody remember Flappy Bird? That platform game that got taken off the App Store. I can't quite remember why it was taken off the App Store now, but it was taken off the App Store nonetheless.
I've got to get through this gap. I'm going to do it. You watch. Oh!
Oh, where's he going? No. Don't nosedive on me. Okay.
All I can really hear is my space bar. It's quite boring without the music.
But it does feel like it needs some kind of soundtrack to it, because currently there's nothing, and I'm just in a quiet town of Twadle Duckville.
No music. Boring.
This is tricky. It looks like, well, it is a simple game. It's just a tricky, simple game.
Good game.
Go on, Twadle Duck.
So I understand is I'm supposed to get this little fella through here. Oh.
Good game. But I'm going to say that it's probably better with music.
I should say I'm doing two versions, one with the music and one without. This is without the music. It's a bit dull without music, but maybe that's true of games generally. Look at me! Ow!
Maybe I should give him more time to do some sort of... I'm through! No! Yeah, I think really the problem is I could do with something a little bit... a little bit distracting maybe.
Should I make my own music?
At the moment I just feel like a flying solo. I might have to make my own quacking noises.
Doom 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 doom. No, it's not the same, is it?
Quack quack! Is that going to help? Oh dear!
I'm gonna press that fancy little speaker button and turn the music back on. So we all unanimously agreed. The game needed some music, so I toggled that fancy little switch and turned it on. The speaker button. Ooh!
I quite like the groovy music. It's kind of electro pop.
Music sounds nice.
Do. I like the tune.
It goes well with the sound effect as well.
Oh, I hope there's no sound effects as he headbutts things. I'm through!
Ow! Still doesn't make the game any easier.
Oh! Jump! I'm getting a bit carried away with the jumping because of the sound effects now, and I am very excited.
Like the little sound it makes when you hit something. Like, boom.
I think it makes it a bit less stressful, to be honest, because I feel like I'm about to crash into it all the time. Oh, I did crash into it!
It's fine, it's chill. Alright, this is a low one, that's nice. No!
I'm kind of bopping along. Do you think this is going to help me?
I'm rubbish at this game, but I do like the music.
I at least need to beat my personal high score of 3.
It's kind of do, a bit groovy and laid back and making me less stressed about crashing all the time.
Loving the jazzy music.
Go on, Twadle Duck. I did get through one before. Maybe the music's making it harder.
It's fine. No.
Boing, 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 boing. I like it. I like the sound effects.
Yes! Ow!
I could play this for quite a while.
I'm great at the Artful Escape. I'm great at, Minecraft. What more do you need?
See, it's actually, I like the music so much I've stopped talking, which is a bit of a feat to stop me, really.
So the music's good. One request. Make these holes a bit bigger. Given this is the very start, it's a bit tricky. Yes! Oh! I thought we were going to make it.
Oh, yes. I'm doing it now. I've got a knack.
Sounds like it's being created on a computer rather than it's some kind of band playing it.
Now we've tried the game with and without music. I personally prefer it with music, and the team unanimously did prefer it with music. There was one final thing we needed to do. So I got two of the best members of the team, which is obviously me and Dad, and we did a little experiment. I wouldn't call it a science experiment exactly, more of a gaming experiment. So basically what we're going to do is I've got a timer and I've got Twadle Duck, which I nearly just called Flappy Bird, on the same screen. So we're going to start the timer, see how long it takes us to get bored of Twadle Duck with no music, and then start the timer again and see how long it takes us to get bored of Twadle Duck with music. And me and Dad are both going to do that and see what happens.
Right, so now I'm going to try Twadle Duck again, with and without music, or rather without music and then with, and see how long it will take me to get bored of it. Oh! Start again. Pesky Twadle Duck. I'm still on 0. It's kind of hovering above my head. I wonder if something else happens in the game after a bit, or is it just going through these holes? I have to say, it does miss the music, because there's something slightly dull about it without the music. Because although it's called Twadle Duck, he looks a little bit like a dodo, and he's slightly silly, and the music kind of reflects that, which is nice. It seems more fun with the music. In which case, I'm going to stop this. I'm going to try it with the music now instead. Right, so I did about a minute and a half without the music. It's kind of exciting, the do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Oh! But also slightly silly, the kind of blonk, blonk, blonk. This bit. Look at that, that was a tricky one as well. No! Look at that. Go on, Twadle. Go, go. Ah! Pack, flap those pinky wings, Twadle, go on. But not too much so you bang your head. Oh no, go on. There's presumably a knack to this where you know exactly where you're supposed to hit him, like at this sort of point, so he doesn't bang his head or bump, he just kind of swoops through. I give up, stupid Twadle Duck. What was that, 7 minutes? See, it is more fun with the music.
It's time for a science experiment. Well, I mean a gaming experiment, but same thing. I'm gonna start with no music on whatsoever. Clear this timer. That lasted 7 minutes with music on, that's why that's there. See how long it is till I get bored with no music on. No music whatsoever. Click start, click play. I think it'll be pretty quickly because I don't have a long attention span generally. And when there's no audio to go with it, I'm not going to last at all long. Oh! I need to go again. Because I am determined. I'm determined to win this now. I'm determined to do this. Through the hoop. There we are. No! Okay. Again. Come on, little duck. We can do this. We're best mates, remember? Love you, little duck. If you help me get past the score of 6, I'll buy you some dairy milk, little duck. Let's do this. Well, I've lasted 1 minute 4 seconds with no music. I've got a bit bored now, to be honest. So let's flick the music on, restart this timer, and have a play. All I want to do, right, I'm really addicted to this game now. All I want to do is get some kind of high score. Do something well. Do something good. This is how you succeed in life. Be good at Twadle Duck. Get through. Here we go. Flapping his little wings. Developers need to fix that. When a duck dies, it doesn't sit there and flap its wings, does it? All I want to do is get through the hole in this pipe, right? And this duck is not letting me do that. This duck is getting on me nerves. Okay, it's fine, little Twadle. We can do this. Well, I'm going now. I'm fed up with this. I do like it. It's just that I'm bad at this. And it's really getting on my nerves. I'll come back later. I'll play some more this evening. 4 minutes 7 seconds I lasted. I think that's pretty good, don't you? We've gone far across the UK to interview the composer behind Twadle Duck. So let's take a look at the questions they got asked and the answers that were given. We've travelled far across the UK to meet the composer behind Twadle Duck, Naomi Hart. So what made you want to start a career in the music industry individually, and where did it all begin?
Well, I decided to become a composer many years ago, but I never did it professionally. So I've been doing it as a hobby ever since. And recently I started a master's in sound and music for video games. And then now I'm doing that, writing music for video games. Alright, so obviously we'd like to note at the beginning of this little segment that my high score is currently 36 on the Twadle Duck game, although we do like to pronounce it Twaddle Duck, people who have developed the game. I've been working on the sound effects as well as the music, so rather than a little buzz buzz sound when the duck flaps, we've got a little flappy sound. And more like a bell when you get through the pipe, and that little whoosh when the duck dies, which we think is quite sweet. This is an old version that doesn't have the flappy wings. I actually prefer that, and there isn't a pupil in the eye of the duck, which I think is a little bit more, just a bit more kind of stylish and streamlined. Yeah, so that's about it. And it's been made using Unity, and the sound is all on Fmod, which is a middleware for getting your music and sound effects onto video games. Fmod and Unity tend to work quite well together and are used in many of the indie games that are currently around.
Did you like this game? Do you want to have a go? Spread the word and head to twadle.co.uk/duck and see what top score you can get on Twadle Duck. Then tag me in your tweet at GamingTechHQ and make me feel jealous because you got a better score than me. Oh. Also, another note about Twitter. My friend Naomi, who made this game, is brand new to the games industry. She's a composer in training, so why not go follow her Twitter account and support a composer? Thank you, and I'll catch you in the next one. Share this video on Twitter, retweet my tweets, follow us, subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next one. Goodbye. Subscribe!